Yo, this is Carl, and if you are looking to buy the cheapest coins in the market, you can check out my sponsor, GameMS.com, for reliable and cheap coins, and use the code KRL for the 6% off your order. Let's go!
What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a gorgeous night in South Florida. Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Now, here is Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Hawks' ball. Now, here's Collins. Some solid defense from Butler.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
That one drops for him.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
Foul, DeAndre.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times.
Now at the line,
one of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Free throw, good Butler. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Young, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Lowry against Capella. Pulls up, trying to get open is Adebayo. Lowry can't get it to go. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Here's Robinson. Passes it to Adebayo. And that one, good.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Butler. Over Hunter. No good off the back of the rim. It's good.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Now Lowry. Pocket 6. Knocks it loose. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. He's coming off an excellent season. 12th in shooting percentage. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The pass to Tucker. Young with the steal. Outside, Bogdanovich. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Young. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lowry has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Did you see where Kyle Lowry pulled up from on that three? Talking about playing with confidence.
Lowry against Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Butler. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Robinson misses. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Butler, no good. The Hawks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Young drives in, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Atlanta, Hero passes to Butler. 1:19 left to play in the first. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Butler's got 5 points so far.
The closer the better for Jimmy, but his strong mechanics can make the mid-range work.
Here's Young. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Young with no one around. Rebounded by Tucker.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Hero from long range. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Bogdanovich against Lowry. Now, here is Young. He's covered closely with a step back, and the shot goes in. 7 points in the game.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
And Butler, here we go. And it's Butler with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta leading by just 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn, he sheds light on the significance of that play.
It's a real-life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something, and it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, and maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Hero from long range. Hands it from downtown.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
Shots good from Young.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Oladipo with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Hero.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Capella. And that one drops. Capella's got his first bucket of the night.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Now, here's Reddish, defended by Butler. Offensive rebound, out to Gallinari. Young for 3, nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Young's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Hero passes to Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella.
Coming off a terrific season. First in rebounding, third in blocks, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Young dishes to Capella. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Here's Butler and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Snazzy. Jimmy Butler getting it done, showing off his handles. They are on display right there.
Gallinari up top. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Capella, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Now Oladipo. Hero on the wing. Shoots it up. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Gallinari kicks to Young. Lets the 3 fly. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working.
Ooh. And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
Young passes to Capella. Here's Gallinari. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Capella covering. The Hawks leading by 7. Young in the corner. Over Oladipo, and it's Young. And time on the assist from Reddish. 21 points for Trae Young.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Oladipo, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Now at the line,
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
First free throw is good.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Lowry in for Tyler Hero. Oladipo hits them both. So it's the Hawks now. Young looking around. Hunter on the wing. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An active shooter, when Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
That free throw good from Oladipo.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Morris is checked in for Miami. So he gets them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Young against Lowry. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Oladipo. That one good for 2. Oladipo's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
With 1 on the clock, Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He nailed it from long range in that quarter, winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 21 points and 1 assist. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the board. All of these bodies crashing the glass has given them a physical and a middle edge, Ernie.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Oladipo in at the 3. Pass to Lowry, back to Robinson. It's good. This game is all even. Robinson's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Heat.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Here's Young. Knocks down the 10-footer. Young's got 23.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Right side Robinson for the lead. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and guys feed off his energy.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Outside Collins. The dish to Young. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And here's Lowry. He has 6. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Young inside. Now recovering. Robinson against Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. And Adebayo sends it back. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection for the Hawks.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Clock at 2. Young, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Oladipo against Bogdanovich. Shot, high post. Oladipo misses. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Young, right side. Count that one. Young's got 28 points for the game. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then. We had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Lowry against Young. Over Lowry. And the shot no good, a bit short. Miami trailing. For the tie. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Young. And he has 28 points for the game. And finished off by Collins.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows. Collins, not to be denied.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Oladipo. And that one falls for Collins.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Lowry's shot is good.
Hustling through contact, one of Lowry's specialties. Very strong upper body.
Here's Williams. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Now at the line.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
First one falls for him.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And so Butler nails both of them. The Hawks leading. 1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Morris. And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Here's Butler. Goes back up. That shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Williams. He doesn't hit that one. The Heat trail by 4. Butler with the ball. Okongwu covering. Robinson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bogdanovic from 12 feet out. Misses off the left iron. The Heat have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Morris. Rebound Atlanta.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
And Gallinari kicks to Collins. Bogdanovic passes to Williams. Misses the 3. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd quarter. Both teams putting up points. Hawks lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovic. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. Outside Bogdanovic. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Hawks lead by 3.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Dedmon. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Bogdanovic against Robinson. Bogdanovic, no luck.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Lowry. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. At the elbow, Williams. Here's Collins. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Robinson with it. Back to Butler. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
That's just being out of sync. And at the worst time, costly.
And the Heat making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovic. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler passes to Robinson. Dedmon trying to break free. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game. Young against Lowry. The shot's good. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
What a nimble move by Young, getting around the contact and the finish.
Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Lowry passes to Butler. Yes! And the foul. That one on Collins.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Free throw, good Butler. The Hawks trail by 3. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Herter, guarded by Robinson. Collins wide open, he fires. Oh, they get it back. Capella with the bucket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Butler finds Lowry. From deep three-point range, and there's the pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint, it's tipped. Young with the steal. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Butler on the wing. And stolen by Hunter. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler against Capella. Up top. Pass to Adebayo. The shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
Now at the line, Bam Adebayo. 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Hunter against Butler. Six on the shot clock. Into the lane. And it's Butler with the jam.
Defense, what defense? Jimmy Butler was determined to knock that one down.
Here's Young. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 1.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Butler against Capella. A fader. Butler passes to Adebayo. Fires the 3. It's money from deep.
That is world-class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Young dishes to Capella. Robinson pulls it in. And here are the Heat now. Right side, Butler, 11 feet away. A shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take.
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, I'm curious to see will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all.
Here's Bogdanovich. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And he commits the intentional foul.
He had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler. 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Now at the line, Duncan Robinson. 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And so it's the Heat winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Congrats on the win. This arena was rocking tonight. What difference does it make when they're loud like this?
Man, this place get the rocking, man. I love it playing in front of the Miami Heat fans, man. That's so wonderful, bro. And they stay behind us 24/7 no matter what, and we can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, you fed off of them tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.